Hello, Realtor. Geraci, broker and owner of Century 21 HomeStar. Today is Tuesday, February 11th, 2020. And thank you very much for watching our video today. So today, my topic is 5 reasons why agents fail in real estate. So there's so many more ways, but these are the 5 of the main reasons that I've seen agents fail. Again, I've been in the business 28 years. Started the company 22 years ago. So I've seen hundreds and hundreds of agents in and out of real estate. And the average when agents get out of the business is about 5 years. It takes agents 5 years to completely fail. But I'm going to give you some things that are going to help you, or some ideas and things to keep in your mind so you don't fail in real estate. So today, the market is great. And what I mean by that, in my opinion, what a market is great is that there's lots of buyers out there. It's not easy to find business because a lot of you watching this don't have as much business as you want, but the market is great. The economy is doing well. There's interest rates are low. There's people out there looking for houses. Of course, we have those inventory issues in some of our markets and some of our areas, but overall, the market is good. And what that means is that it's not as hard to find business or people looking for houses as it normally is. But in any market, there are always people buying or selling houses. So I'm going to give you some of my insight of 28 years of being in the business, especially over a little bit over 10 years ago when the market totally flipped around. So, but these things are things that you need in a good market or a bad market or average market to make sure that you do not fail. So number one is most agents fail because they have no plan or strategy. You have to have a plan or strategy of how you're going to market yourself, how you're going to look for clients, how you're going to organize, how you're going to just be organized with your database and in prospecting. You have to have a strategy, because even if you have a source of leads, buyers coming in from friends, relatives, your sphere of influence, people calling you, leads coming in online, if an influx of a lot of leads, you have to have a plan or strategy those. So even if you have one or two leads of people looking for houses or someone looking to sell their house, you have to have a plan or strategy. Number two, so I'm going to go in more detail about these in a minute, but number two is fail to attract enough clients. So agents even have this problem in a great market. So in today's market, if you're having trouble attracting enough clients, you're definitely going to have problems attracting enough clients in a bad market. So right now we have a big piece of pie. As if you want to look at the market as a big piece of pie, there's a it's a big pie. There's a lot of things going on in real estate, but in a slow market, that pie is a lot smaller, and there's still that same amount of agents trying to get those pieces. So there's still a market there, but it's harder to get some of that business. So right now, unless you're a year or two into the business and still building your business, if you don't have the amount of leads or the amount of business you want, it's time to get a strategy and a plan together. Number three, the third reason why agents fail in real estate is poor conversion. Poor conversion on the leads and the things that you're working on. So poor conversion could be one. If you have one buyer, are you going to convert that buyer? That could be a number of things of why you're not converting that buyer. Well, of course, number one is going to be, is that buyer ready, willing, and able to buy? Are they ready to buy? Are they able to buy? You have to make sure that they are good buyers. The great thing that you can do about your time, or rather have agents out there prospecting, making calls, networking, getting out there, than spending time day after day with a buyer that's not ready, willing, and able to get them pre-approved. You got to make sure they're in a situation where they want to buy or have to buy, and they're motivated to buy, because we all have been through it. Any agent watching this has been in the business many years or more, have had buyers that are just not one or more than one of those three things, and spend hours and days and weeks and months trying to find them a house, and they're just never convert those. Poor conversion on those. 4, poor service. Now, you really, what I mean by poor service is you really got to look at what you're doing with each client. Are they completely satisfied? Of course, every client wants something different, but my number one thing that I try to explain to my agents when I'm coaching them every week, month, or throughout their career is, are you getting referrals from your past clients? If you're not getting referrals from your past clients, either one, you're not asking for them, or two, maybe your service wasn't completely what they were expecting or wanted. I compare it to going to a restaurant. If you go to a restaurant, and people go to a restaurant just because they have clients, if they don't have a restaurant doesn't survive on brand new clients every time. So you can't, if you know someone that owns a restaurant or had a restaurant, if you know anybody that knows anything about the restaurant business, they cannot survive on trying to get brand new people in all the time. They need to have repeat business. So they got to keep those people happy. Real estate, of course, you can't keep those same people buying houses every week or every month. But the way I view that is you have to get referrals from those people. You got to constantly use your business that you have now to get referrals. And that is when you give great service. When you give them such great service, you're there for them. They care about you. You have a connection with them. They become your friends because you've spent so much time with them. They know that by the end of their sale, if they buy a house or sell a house, they go, wow, you are the best agent. I picked the best agent. I'm glad I had you. Without you, this could not have been possible. And anytime you ask them for referrals, they're giving out names to you because your service was so great. You went over and above for them and gave them business. That's what's happening to those successful agents out there. The agents, well, in success, I mean by the agents that are getting more and more business because they want more and more business because their business now is giving them referrals. You can't do it by just letting them go out there. You have to ask for it every 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You got to continually go back into your database of past clients and ask for referrals and hope they send you things. So if you continue to call on your past referrals and they're not giving you referrals and names of people that you could connect with, maybe your service wasn't where it needs to be and they just used you because you were a friend or a referral and you showed them the house, so they had to go through you. So again, if you feel comfortable, you could start asking why aren't you referring me to your friend, family, or people you know? Is there something I did? Anything I could do? Do a little survey of your people if you feel comfortable, and what if they enjoyed your service. A lot of companies like ourselves here at Century 21, we have automatic surveys that go out to all of our clients for all of our agents and get feedback from that. But if you don't, there's many services out there. So if you don't feel comfortable asking them, you could definitely send them an email or a survey to see how they like your service. So that's 4, poor service. 5 is simply agents run out of money because you still have to live. I say all the time that we as agents kind of wake up unemployed every day because we don't know when that next commission check may be. We have commission checks coming in today or this week from things that we started not just 30 days ago or 45 days ago. That's when we wrote the contracts, but we started the relationship with someone maybe 2 months before that. So let me just throw that out there. The things that we're getting paid on today is things that we started working on 2 months ago, 3 months ago, building relationships. And we might have been talking to those people. They started looking for houses 3 months ago, but it might be 6 months ago. So today, every agent is unemployed for things that they're going to close 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 4 months, or into the future. So you have to work today to go start working on relationships and building connection with people so you're not unemployed or not have income coming in 3 or 4 months or into the future for now. So you just simply run out of money. So you got to make sure there's a constant prospecting, constant building of the database, constant, because that up and down, that roller coaster, which I've seen many times, all of a sudden, hey, everything's going great. I've got 2 closings this week, 10 closings. I got 5 closing, 10 closing, and then all of a sudden 3 months from now, they were concentrating on all their closings now. Then 3 months from now, I had no closings this month. But 3 months ago, I had 10 closings because you got on that roller coaster. You got to always be doing, no matter what, prospecting, reaching out to your database. So again, those 5 things that what agents do, 5 things are reasons why agents fail is they don't have a plan or strategy of prospecting, marketing, and what to do with their day in general, making their business a business. A failure to attract enough clients. You got to get out there and network and build your database and find ways to get more clients. Poor conversion of when you get those clients. You might be networking and talking to people all the time, but are you connecting enough with them to convert them into good buyers, convert them into sellers without losing them? Because I've seen it. Agents are great at networking, but then for some reason they're not converting them into buyers in the future or now, or sellers, or getting leads from them. 4, poor service. Make sure you're giving. Just because you get a buyer or a seller to the finish line is not saying you gave them 100% guaranteed best service possible. I say that in watching how many referrals you get from when you ask them for them. So if they're not giving you referrals, maybe go again, ask them why they're not giving you referrals. Did they like your service or anything that there was missing? Again, just because you got them to the finish line of buying or selling their house, maybe there's something that was missing there, because all agents that give great over above the top where their clients can't even believe they got that type of service out of their agent are the ones that are getting those referrals. And last is just run out of money. So remember, always keep track of your expenses, always keep track of your future expenses. Watch that pipeline, watch what's coming in. So not just what's closing today, what you have going for in a couple months from now, because it's that roller coaster. Always be prospecting, always be prospecting, always be prospecting, looking for more business. Because that is what's going to continue to keep that roller coaster from the big ups and downs and be constant over your career. So that's it for today. Just some ideas to think about, because this great market that we're in now is going to end. It's not if, it's a when. And when that when is, I promise you, with 28 years experience, it's not going to be the end of the world, but it's going to be harder. There's going to be, guess what? There's going to be listings on the market someday where you're going to have to sit down with your seller and go, I have no idea exactly why your house isn't selling. It's not price. It's just we're waiting for the right buyer. You got to sit there and explain to a seller that over the last several months, there's only 5 houses that sold in this price range in this market in the last 6 months. So it's going to take us a year to sell your house because there's 20 houses on the market. That's what I refer to as the absorption rate. You're going to have to sit down and explain that. A lot of agents in the business now, especially over the last 10 years, are going, what? There's going to be a market where listings just don't sell because there's not enough buyers out there? Yes, it will happen. But I want you to concentrate on the 5 things that why most real estate agents fail, and you'll be able to get over those tough markets, those slow markets that are coming sometime in the future. Hopefully for that, but it will happen, and I want to see all of you prepared and stay in real estate and have a long, long, long career in real estate. So that's it. Have a wonderful day. Remember, use me as a resource. If you want more information or go over this more in detail, reach out to me, text message, email, Facebook message, whatever. Get a hold of me. I'm happy to go over this and help you out with your business. So have a wonderful day and a great week, and hope to see many of you very soon. Bye-bye.